Hello, 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 John Mason. How's everybody? Hope you're keeping cool, mommy-os, daddy-os, in this heat. The carrier, the USS Lincoln, has was deployed to the Persian Gulf in around February of this year to take part in the military actions. Oh, no, military actions. Let's call them war. The war in Iraq. It's been several months that the Lincoln has been stationed in the Persian Gulf. With the fighters and the carriers taking off and landing, dropping the bombs on Iran, and the sailors and Marines on the Lincoln have been complaining about the terrible conditions there. Like, the food is scarce. Like, one guy wrote to his mother about having a little bit of rice for his meal. And morale is terrible. Morale is way down. They've been there since late February and it's early August, and they still haven't had any shore leave. There's a 50,000 5,000 Marines and sailors are in danger of losing their hearing. With all the noise going around, and the cramped spaces, very limited space, and supplies are very scarce in the ship's store. There's no soap and deodorant and toothpaste are in very short supply, and there's been so many flights off and on the Lincoln that there's holes worn on the flight deck, and have long shifts. And if you have had any rest or any food, you're bound to weaken mentally and physically, and a lot of mistakes, very severe mistakes, can and would take place. And the showers are moldy, and there's mold in the showers too. Not a good place to clean yourself up, assuming you can get some soap. But does Trump care? Does Hegseth care? No. That's what these upper class people think about us, working class people, that from which our sailors and Marines and soldiers and airmen, God bless their service. That's where they came from. They all came from the working class and the small towns and farms. And they think they can just do whatever they want to us, and we're going to sit back and take it. We're not cast iron. They're not indomitable. They're flesh and blood human beings. There's only so much that even the baddest Marine or the toughest seaman can take. But what does Trump care? He wants his military glory. He wants to show how big and bad he is, and distract from the Epstein case. And Hegseth is going around complaining that the military is way too sissified for him, what with all the LGBT people and women and people of color being in the military. That's how he treats these these demographics in our military. Like they don't exist. And he knows damn well they do. But I digress. It follows the pattern of Trump's disrespect for our military, calling them suckers and losers. Like the time when his former Chief of Staff, General John Kelly, had recalled how Trump wanted to go to France, was supposed to go to France to commemorate the Marines that fell in the Battle of Belleau Wood in the First World War. But he didn't want to get out of the helicopter because he didn't want to get his hair wet. After that, I saw pictures of all kinds of heads of state, including Putin, standing in the rain to pay their respects to their war dead. Even a louse like Putin can do that. So, the midterms are coming up. And you know that Trump and his minions and goons are going to pull every dirty trick you can imagine or not to scare us away from voting. So when voting time comes, let's get ready to vote. And don't let anybody deter us. And so we can elect a Congress and a House and a Senate that genuinely does respect our men and women in uniform and working people in general. And I conclude, advertisements, yay. All this work I do on my media, my podcast here, my YouTube, my blog, my poetry, my fiction, all work. And I need to be paid for my work. I put money out of my own pocket to get this material out on these various platforms, and I need to be compensated, and with enough money, raise it all to a higher level. So, please get on my website, johnomason.com, and click either the PayPal button or the Buy Me a Coffee button and see what you can give. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks. And also, Hemperific is a lovely little CBD product store located on Snyder Avenue near 15th Street in South Philadelphia. There you'll find some of the finest cannabis-infused products. Gummies and candies and drinks and teas and flour and lip balm and hand sanitizer and dog treats. Ooh yeah, dog treats. Hook them up, please. HemperificLLC.com. And also my beloved career and business coach, Michelle Snow. Michelle's excellent in helping you develop your professional career or small business. Let you know what you're doing right, where you need work, and help you network with other up-and-coming entrepreneurs and professionals. Please look her up. growwithsnow.com. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, we're getting to the weekend. Please enjoy your weekend. Drink lots of water because it's hot out there. And let's get ready to rumble for our men and women in uniform, for working people, for low-income people, for people who have been traditionally marginalized, like LGBTQ people and women and people of color, and support them. And fight against those who have marginalized them further. Okay, have a good weekend. Shabbat Shalom. Bye.